Thank you.
Gotcha. Now, so it's a little bit old-fashioned. I prepare the presentation. Okay, this is the way I do it usually, and I'm going to share this so we can go step by step. But feel comfortable to stop me any time and ask any questions that needed. Also, it will be very interactive, so I hope can, you can share all your questions. In the first part, we will do a small intro round, and then we will see a little bit of the old AI, all the small talks about that connect us to the past, because always the past is our connection to the present, to the future. And then a little bit of uh, about, I want to say Reka. That means I want to give a little bit of back screen about AI. I mean, some principles, and then we'll play a little bit, and then we'll learn how to build prompts, and then we'll have some demonstrations of new tools, I hope, that are new for you. Okay, and then we will see if we have time to go into art and also other things that I think Shmita would like very much, but I'm not sure we'll have the time for that. So the first step I want to talk about is in general to say that we usually go from our comfort zone, that is a place that we all know, and we are used to do things that way, into a change that usually is a paradox for us. We are not used to it, and that change brings us uh, to a challenge that we have to try and overcome. And usually we try many times, we fall, and when we get up, and then we succeed. That's the first thing that I wanted to say. And now I'm going to pass soon to the intro round. Now we already know what we are going to do. Each one says his name, his place of residence, a brief script, and you already did it very, very well. So we'll leave to present each other. And then, okay, so let's do it. Just a minute. Yes, who wants to start? Okay, Tjibaria.
So my name is Tjibaria. I am in UAE, Dubai. I'm currently in Amsterdam, and SCEPT will be well, basically business, sales, automation, marketing, anything to do with strategy, but then also other things like empowerment, lifestyle, family, and fun things, as well as real estate.
Great, thank you. And do you use already, have you used AI, and do you have any preference there?
So basically, I use it more in an indirect way. So I use Opus Clip
Okay.
for cutting clips. So there's AI in there. I
Mm-hmm.
use it within captions. So it's putting the captions with AI, but me actually typing for AI stuff, not really.
You are not asking ChatGPT many questions, right? No, no.
Never.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right. All right. And now is Mian. You want to continue? You want
Yes,
to
I
introduce
am.
yourself? Yes.
I can. Okay, I'm Yan from Hong Kong, and I'm the sales team of the FLC. And the script is I love cooking, I love talking to people, I love empowering people, I love sales, a little bit marketing, but active, energized. Uh, yeah, just like
And have you used ChatGPT or any other tool?
I am a friend of ChatGPT, and he is my best friend as well. And
Okay.
mainly, actually, I'm not doing the animation from ChatGPT. Actually, I use ChatGPT only because I learned something about the AI in animations and those graphic. But most likely, I'm using.
You have specific tool for animations, or you use all?
Um, I know actually I use Canva because Canva
Okay.
recently upgrade to the AI. I used the Canva AI a little bit more recently, and ChatGPT I usually use him to polish my idea. Actually, I have so many ideas. I want to, as I said, as like you, English is not my first language, and I want to be more powerful, the wordings. That's why I will use ChatGPT to polish my wordings.
Okay.
And but the idea generation is mainly from myself. I input and just talk to him. But also, I would say I use ChatGPT for how to say really like a friendship speaking as well sometimes.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Josie.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm so sorry to cut off. Can I go next? Because I have to start driving in a minute.
Oh.
Yes, please. Yes, please,
Sorry,
Christina, go
Josie.
on.
Thank you. I'm Christina, and pretty much everything that Tjibaria said, which is the business, sales, motivation. I want to see if I could do content based on what we're doing, how to motivate people, how to talk about marketing, just kind of what Mian said, sharpen up the way we structure things and make sure that what we're bringing out it's clear for the person. So I struggle with that a little bit.
Yeah, making things clear. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, guys.
Shushmita, do you have to go too? Or you're coming back?
Yes, 5 minutes, please.
Okay, do you want
2 minutes,
to
please.
introduce yourself for a second and then you go?
Okay. I am Shmita, and currently I'm working as the branding head of FLC agency. And my passion is art, traditional art and painting. So we know that art is different from brand visuals because brand visuals need to follow the algorithm and functionality and readability and message conveyance. My deep desire is to, if it is possible, to combine these two, where I don't have to worry about functionality. I just give away my style, and the exact person whose personality matches, whose brand matches with the style, AI will bring them to my branding
I am
service.
not
Like
sure
if
that
it's
I understood. I also read it twice and I'm not sure I understood your idea, but I guess it's very deep. It's really deep. And I think you have to separate a little bit or this compose, just make it in small parts and it is possible to do that. It's not impossible. I think it is quite, it's a question of taking it step by step. Okay, so
okay.
Now, are you going to come back?
Yes, just 2 minutes, please.
No problem, no problem. So thank you very much. Josie.
Yes, hello. I'm Josie in the UK, part of the sales team at FLC. And apart from sales, I'm also trying to learn slash getting passionate about marketing too. So I'm in getting into that area as well. Apart from that, I also love dancing and exercise and all of that and cooking sometimes. And yeah, I want to see how kind of like the other said, how AI can help us streamline everything that we're doing now, and also I want to focus on growing on social media as FLC, but also as me, Josie, too. So yeah.
Great. I wonder if you both also asked the chat or any other AI for recipes for doing tasty food. Ian? No?
No,
Yeah?
I
Okay.
I haven't, but I've asked it about like sports stuff. So,
Well,
but cooking,
I
no.
can tell you that you can really take a photo of your fridge, your open fridge. So he looks what is inside your refrigerator and he can suggest very nice dishes. Yeah, try that. Okay. So let's start. Now we're going inside the presentation again, and we're going here. In the bottom of the presentation, maybe I'll also send the presentation later if you need it. I ask questions that are very useful to ask the chat. Okay, because when you understand the chat, then the chat understands you. So the first thing that I do, I ask the AI how can he make sure that he understands me. Well, you will see those questions in the bottom of every slide. Now, because we are different people and each one is in a different stage, also has a different rhythm of learning. So we will need a lot of patience and a lot of understanding each other, because those who are far very forward, I think Shushmita is, and they will need patience to wait for us that we are in the back, and all those who are in the back will need patience for those who are running in the internet. So also you can ask this question: what are the optimal learning conditions? That's a question that interests me a lot, because I teach all the time, and I want to make sure that every person gets real value from these teachings, something that is useful for him. Okay. So for warming up, I have prepared these questions. Feel free to guess. Netflix took 10 years to get to 1 million users. The internet in general, 7 years to get to 1 million users. WhatsApp, 3.5 years almost. How much did it take for the AI from 2022, that's ChatGPT, to get to 1 million users? Any guesses?
A
1
year.
month.
1
1
year?
month.
1 month?
I
Okay.
said a year.
It took 5 days, because it really is running. Today, ChatGPT has 800 million active users. I think they are paying users, and it's growing fast. So the velocity, the speed is now changing very, very differently from the past. You can ask Perplexity, that is one of the engines that I sent you, and he will give you a very prompt answer. Maybe I can, well, maybe I can start with that, because we are already here. So I want to use my phone to share. I'm not sure it is a very good idea to share my phone, because who has an iPhone and who has an Android? iPhone, 3 iPhones, and Shushmita has an Android, right? I don't have an iPhone, so I use the Android. So when I share this, maybe not all what I'm sharing you can really implement. Do you see now my phone?
Yes.
Okay. So one of the things that I have in WhatsApp is I have the Perplexity here. It's like a user. It's like a contact, and I can ask him how many users are using AI today. Okay, and it's for some people it's easier and maybe more. You see, it's around 1.7 to 1.8 billion people. Perplexity is very fast, and it is not an LLM, it is not an artificial intelligence, but it is a search engine based on artificial intelligence, but it is very fast. And if you have questions like those that you want to know quantities of things, it is very, very useful to have it. So all you have to do is go to App Store or iPhone and put Perplexity on. And also I will send you this contact if you want to put it in. I will send it to Tjibaria, because she is she is here. So if she wants to use it and maybe send it to other friends, then you will have it already for use. Okay. I also wanted to show you that I have this A&I. It's like a small folder that I have Gemini, Claude, ChatGPT, Perplexity, DeepSeek, and Copilot. These are all LMs. Notebook LM and Ideogram. I also sent you, they are tools, but we will see them soon. and they are very useful to have in the phone. They have instant answers, and yeah. So now I'm going to switch back to the presentation. You can see, okay, because I have prepared. So what we will do now is we will see a little bit of the older AI that things that maybe you already know, and maybe it would be too easy for you because you already have used them a long time ago. But I think that it is important to know these things because they are the precursor of the artificial intelligence, and that's the way that they prepare us for now. Okay, so we have Lens, we have Gboard, and we have also the transcription and the perplexity I already showed you. So let's do that. Okay, what I mean, I want you to show you what I mean by the old AI. That's something that I show it to people. Some of them are very surprised, and some of them tell me that they know already a long time ago. So the first one is Lens. You see, it's an application by Google. It looks like this is in the middle. You see, this is Lens, but it's very useful if you need other languages. For example, if I have this here, see, I have this Russian paper here, and I want to translate it, then it gives me automatically the other words. Now it was before ChatGPT. These things now it is in Hebrew. You see, it is in Hebrew. I just take a photo and I have the translation. I can also take a picture of my mouth, for example, and I can get already where I can buy it or what is it. I can take a picture of my plant, for example. Okay, just doing it. So if I go and I take a picture of this plant I have here, I can ask the artificial intelligence what I have to do to cure the plant. If the plant feels, how should I improve the quality of this plant? Okay, so the artificial intelligence takes the plant and he tells me what to do about the ground or the sun or how to water it, etc. Okay, that's one tool that was it existed long before the ChatGPT, but it was all artificial intelligence. Also, the fact that we were able to be identified with our face or our fingernail, that was also artificial intelligence. And all those things were the first steps that helped us to. Do you use all these, Tjibaria? You already do?
Yes.
Yes,
Lens I use.
use. And also this dictation mode that you don't have to. You
No,
don't use that?
hardly. Maybe you should try it once or twice, but
Yeah, well, the point is that
pretty
when
much.
you grew up, you already were typing very fastly with your fingers. But for the older people like me, that is very difficult to type things. So that's
Yeah.
quite useful. Okay, so
Okay.
that was a small recall to the past. So how we used all the applications for artificial intelligence, and now we're going to the present. So, yes, Shishmita, you have a question? Put on your, yeah.
Yes. Is there any way we can do copyright check with an image? As in, I manually, when I do a design, let's say Tjibaria logo,
Yeah.
do the design, and then I do Google image search to see if it matches any other brand logo or any other company copyright protected materials.
Yes.
So is there any app or Google Lens that will do thorough research for me?
I'll tell you, I don't really know this. I would go and ask for, I would look for Google and like you do. Right now, I know there is a very, very big problem to check copywriting because all the creations of AI. So who is the
Yes.
owner of those? But I think
Yes.
that the Chinese are taking the lead in that because they don't have a copyright law, and I think that's the way we will all go. Okay, so now I want to continue with the presentation, but that's a very good question. I just don't have the answer. I may check it there later. Okay, so let's go on. So I have to ask, do you all have this ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude by Anthropic, DeepSeek, and Perplexity sites and applications in your computers or in your phones? Can you reach them now?
Yes.
Okay, if you are able to do so, I encourage you now to go. I can share both. Uh, I can share also the phone. I don't know if you will see. You will have in your Zoom two different tabs, one for my phone and one for my presentation. Okay, so I will show also when I enter. Do you see my phone now, or only
Yes.
the yes? Okay. So if you see my phone, you see that I entered ChatGPT and I have several in the bottom. I have four different options. The first one is I can upload here different files, photos. Well, I'm not in the paid one, but I have in other AIs too. I can upload photos or documents. I can ask a question by typing it. I can dictate it with this one, okay? And I can also enter in conversation with the what I see conversation mode. This is the red, the black button with the stripes, the white stripes here, okay, that makes the conversation mode. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So, is there someone who wants to share his conversation with me, or I just go through? I mean, if he wants to share how he talks with ChatGPT or Gemini, have you been conversating with him, or only Mian? Mian, yes. Shushmita, have you made conversations with your artificial intelligence?
It was before October and only for art channel,
Yeah,
not for FLC branding. I just asked like what type of contents will grow my channel for art, only that. And ChatGPT gave me very, as in, it cannot be precisely detected, but the
yeah.
most popular are the five categories. That's how.
Well, that's great that you told me that because I want to make a remark here that artificial intelligence is not Google. So you don't just ask him questions and receive a lot of answers. It's like a partner or a friend that can help you improve step by step together with the same shoulder with you. Okay, so you have to talk with him a lot. You not just ask him a question and then criticize what he gave you because his answers can improve a lot. Okay, and that's why I stress this conversation mode. I want to show you that when I go into Gemini, I also have this stripe here in the left side, and this is called live. Okay, uh, Well, because I am live in Zoom and now he cannot open the live chat, but the live chat in Gemini is even better than the ChatGPT conversation because the ChatGPT 3 just got out now, and not the Gemini 3 just got out this week, I think yesterday, and it is really smart. So I have almost the same. I don't know why.
David, I don't have the live option.
You don't have the live option there?
No.
You want to, okay. You have the, tell me which buttons do you have the 2.5 flash in the button?
No. It only says Gemini, then hi, I can help you, and then just normal options plus add document, then canvas or deep research or make image,
I
then a
see.
voice option. That's it.
হ্যালো,
Okay.
আমি জেমনাই। আমরা লাইভ হতে চলেছি, যেখানে আপনি শুধু কথোপকথনের মাধ্যমে জটিল বিষয় অথবা আইডিয়া এক্সপ্লোর করতে পারবেন। তবে আমাদের শুরু করার আগে এই
It
It
sounds
is
like
doing it.
it started to work now, right? No? Well, it's,
Did it? There is no live option. It doesn't show any live. It shows
no,
no live.
well, you can also look for it in Google. Just write down Gemini Live, okay? It's like I sent you also AI Google Studio, and they have a streaming option. So it's a question of asking for it and be stubborn, okay? Don't just if they say we don't have it, then stop there. No, just get stubborn and try again and again, and you will find it, okay? The problem with the Claude is the fastest, and not the fastest, but it is the largest place where you can put it. 3,000 pages of documents, and also has other. He can chat, but he cannot chat in Hebrew. That's why I don't use it usually. But most of these three AIs have chat capabilities, and they are very very good. So I put here some questions, or I'll say it another way. You can take a picture of this because there are differences between the different language models, and ChatGPT is running very fast, and it brings all the news and all the different features that are coming in. Gemini, because of its ecosystem, is the best in my opinion, and it has great connectivity with mail and also the calendar and YouTube and many other things that are useful. Claude is the best with language, and when you want to write a letter or do a speech, that's the best. And it also has a lot of, it's very well with languages, including programming languages. DeepSeek is the real surprise for everybody. It's the most efficient, it's real open source, and one of the reasons I put 5 different apps here, it's because I don't want you to get used only to ChatGPT and believe only in one AI model. Okay, it's very important to have this. How do you say? It's like being critical or check it all the time. It's very important. So these are different questions that I would like if you. I don't know if it's a good idea to try now, but if you can open your phone and try to implement these questions on the fly now, okay? Because when you have this, when you use it and you ask a lot, then you get a different impression from each one, and it's very different from the others. So I want Did you get this picture, these questions here? Can I go to the demo? Just take a picture, fast photo. Okay. I would like to share here something. I'm going to go to DeepSeek. Okay, I'm going to share DeepSeek now. Tjibaria, what is your favorite children's story? Do you have any children's story that you like best?
Dragon Ball Z.
What is it?
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Z. Can you write me in the chat?
Yes.
Thank you. Now I will show you here my no, that's not what I wanted to say. Just a minute. I want to see. Okay. Escape here one. Escape here one. That's okay. I hope that you see my Google page. Do you see it here? I'm entering DeepSeek. Do you see DeepSeek in the screen?
No.
Oh, just a minute.
We see your PowerPoint.
Oh, you're still in the PowerPoint. Just a minute.
Yeah.
So, screen to share. Okay, now this is my Google, and I have here different folders. These are for the LLMs, and these are tools for creating pictures and voice and music and learning, and all are artificial
Can I ask a quick
intelligence.
question? What
Yes.
does LLM stand for?
That's a large language model. Large language model meaning that's the artificial intelligence working. That is the thing that you ask. ChatGPT is a large language model. Gemini is a large language model. Okay. So DeepSeek is also a large language model. And now I have, okay. And now I am going to take Tjibaria's favorite children, and I will ask it, what are the insights in the story Dragon Ball Z. Okay, now what I wanted to show you is that DeepSeek invented something that is called, just a minute, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to go into DeepThink, okay? I'm going to go into DeepThink. I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to ask it again, because I want you to see what is the chain of thoughts, okay? Chain of thoughts mean that that's something the DeepSeek introduced, and before he answers, he thinks for 8 seconds, what do I want? Why do I ask this question? How he can better answer my question? And then he starts answering. The power of perseverance and hard work over natural talent, capacity for change and redemption, definition of true strength. Oh, those things are very much I think that they're very beautiful. How would I say that? They are characterized Tjibaria. They are very much characterizing Tjibaria, these all 4 things. What do you think? I think so, yeah. The importance of family and legacy, dangers of pride and arrogance. You see, so these insights about Dragon Ball Z are very deep, and that's only a child's story. But you can get a real insight when you ask DeepThink these simple questions. And what is beautiful about it is that it is not only free, but it helps you develop yourself. That's what I very much like of the of this. So I'm sorry I didn't went into all of them, but I want to hear some of your. Did you try it, Josie? Did you ask some question?
I've talked a bit with ChatGPT before about like injuries I've had and stuff.
Did you get any of these questions here? Did you this now while we are working? Did you get any answers? Important.
Right now, no, not yet, but I can do that right now. I was too concentrated on what you were doing.
Okay.
Let me do that now.
Very well. The point is that when you use but you got the questions that you can ask later, right?
Yes, I have it now.
Very well. So the surprises that I get when I answer these simple questions, what makes me improve myself, and that's why it is so empowering.
Yeah, I'll ask ChatGPT the first one.
Great.
How to-
So now I'm going to what Tjibaria asked. I'm going to share this the basic concepts. Okay, is the you asked what is LLM, and I want to give a little bit of background about this. Just I want to share this. I want to share again. Foto, share. Okay, so large language model is not very clear. It's not very clear what they mean by large language model. It's a the real concept that explains what is artificial intelligence is surprisingly GPT. Okay, because artificial intelligence is a very growing branch of computer science. It's now it's getting even bigger than computer science in many universities, and machine learning and deep learning and creative models are all the faculties that inside of them the AI grew. And now that we have the GPT, that means generative pre-trained transformer, we can understand better what is artificial intelligence. That is a machine that is generative, meaning it can create things that were not existing before. Pre-trained, that means that we have to train it, like show it a lot of pictures until he understands what is the concept. And transformer, it's the thing that Google introduced into it, and that's an attention mechanism that allows to understand the language. And the language is the key to the artificial intelligence because he uses his answers by predicting the next word that you are going to say. So when you understand that is something that it can learn, it can think, and it can invent things, then you are very, very close to understanding that is almost human. Okay, I don't call it artificial anymore. I just use the word wisdom. When I talk about artificial intelligence, I just call it kind of wisdom. Well, we have four different ways to see this. The first one is let me know if you. I want to know what are you seeing here? What are you seeing here? What are you seeing now? Do you see the quick draw here?
Yes.
Okay, that's a small game. You can open it in your computer. That shows you that if you want to understand if you want to play with the artificial intelligence.
I see rainbow. Or line. Or eye. Oh, I know, it's fish.
Hockey stick. So you see that.
I see mountain. Or fork. Oh, I know, it's hockey stick.
So you see that you can play with it. You can also guess if it's real. Now, this is a game that you have to guess if this is a real picture or is it generated by AI? Mian, what do you think?
It's
Mian,
an AI.
AI, okay. These are written things that I'm not going to check, okay? Josie, what do you think about this girl? Is it real or is it generated by AI?
Real.
Great. And Christina, what do you think about her?
She looks pretty real to me.
Real, okay.
Yeah.
And Tjibaria?
AI?
Right? Okay. And did I miss someone?
Joshmita.
Shushmita, what about him?
AI.
Okay. Okay, Josie again.
Oh, AI.
Tjibaria.
Real?
Okay, now let's see your answers.
What?
The first one, it was a real human, okay?
Ooh.
And this one was fine, Josie. You just got it right. I think this one was Tjibaria. Did you say that this was a real human?
Oh, it was Christina, right?
Christina.
Yes. Yeah. This was right. This was right. Well, you're really doing good. I'm surprised because usually it's very hard to get the right answers, but you're really, really good. Only the men, you were incorrect in finding the men, but you did a really good job. Okay, so this is the third thing here is a small story about how we define that
Why
there's a
can't
checkbox.
robots check the box that says I'm not a robot? I mean, robots can do heaps of complex things these days. So what is stopping them from ticking a simple checkbox? Well, the box is a newer version of a system that used to be called CAPTCHA. CAPTCHA, completely automated public Turing test to tell computers and humans apart.
Okay, it is very funny, but I'm not going to say to leave it on the stuff. If you want, I'll send the presentation and you can have all the links with you. The last thing I wanted to show you is a real conversation between two different. Do you see now the conversation here?
But then usually, as you said this morning, your protagonist stumbled again.
Okay, these are two very famous people, okay, who have books and also there is a Slovenian philosopher called Zizek, who has also YouTube videos and many, many different lectures, and a director called Werner Herzog. And these are two machines that are talking 24/7 about things, actual things, and many things, and you are surprised at how deep their conversation goes. And they're just machines. They are just computers talking to each other. So these are all questions, open questions for thought, okay? So that you can ask about the connection between human and a machine, or what is consciousness in the real meaning, in the deep meaning of it. Okay, so you all have something warm to drink, right? So we don't have to do any how do you say tea breaks, or you need a tea break, or you are okay?
I'm good. I don't
I
know about
have
the
a
others.
question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
So in Claude, I went to Claude
Yeah.
when you were showing, and I asked, what is the most trending brand visuals currently? And this
Can you repeat the question? What is the most?
trending
Yes.
brand visual like design. What is the most trending design currently?
Okay.
This
Yes.
question I would ask Google, and the answer is also very similar. and it is getting from different sources. Now, if I want to make it precise, I keep asking questions.
Well, that's
Is that
exactly what what we're going to learn now, because we are going to learn how to improve our question. So if you wait a
yeah?
minute, you will get a better answer, and you can ask it again in a minute, okay? After we finish this part.
Yeah.
Okay, Shushmita, it's okay? Well, okay.
Yes, yes.
So what we are prompt engineering is a way to say that we want to get better at asking questions. The point is that it started as prompt engineering. Do you know all what prompt means? What is prompt? Prompt is you know the box in Google that you have to write the question there?
Mm.
Okay, your question is the prompt. Okay, the prompt is the thing that you write inside the Google box that you want to get an answer for it.
Mhm.
But the point is that it got evolutionized. It began as a question, and then it now in AI, it's more like a suggestion, or it's like an order or something like you want him to go deeper. So you don't just ask a question. You give him a task. Okay, you give him something like it's further than a question, and that's the prompt. That's what we call the prompt. Now, when you want to ask a good prompt, when you want to go inside and do you see my presentation now? Not really.
No.
Okay. So first of all, Shushmita is the one with the biggest chance to get into to be a better AI user, because she asks a lot of questions. Okay. So the more you ask, the more you know. And when you little children comes from school, don't ask him what did he learn in school. Ask him what good question did he ask his the teacher, because the question is the most important part. Now, one of the things that you want to do before you get a good question is you want to present yourself. I mean, you have to define, and that's the first part we did. We did a script, remember? So it is very, very important that when you that if you want to get a good answer, I'm going to even go into I want to go into my computer and show you this because it is so important. Okay, I'm going to share the ChatGPT screen in my computer, and I'm going to enter ChatGPT and show you that when you use it, sorry, it is in all the AIs, not only ChatGPT, also in Gemini, Claude, Perplexity, Copilot, in each of them. You have to go inside your user. You see in the bottom, in the left side, it says David Noy Elazar, free. So when you go into your user, you have personalization, and you have to tell him what do you do, what is your occupation, more about myself. I have a business to teach AI to help small businesses. Those things that you sent me before the workshop, you have to put them inside the ChatGPT, inside the Gemini, because when you put them there, then he knows you better and he can give you more precise answers. Are you with me? Is it clear what
Yes.
I say? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So it is very, very important. Also, you can tell him that you want him to be empathetic, or use or this kind of or that kind of tone, but or be more polite or more forward, or but that's less important. The most important is that he knows you. So when you want to ask a question, you can ask him to give you an answer, like if you are a child of 9-year-old child. So if you want to ask him to something that you don't understand very well, like nuclear reactors, then you have to ask him, explain me like I am a 13-year-old, what is a nuclear reactor? And then he gives you a better explanation that is more clear for you. And that is one part. The other one is, so did you write it down? Because that is very, very crucial. Okay, now the self-presentation part. The second part is how you define your question. That's also was right in Google. In Google you sharpened your question. You wrote it once and then twice and then third time. After you asked it enough times, your question was very close to the answer, because as more as you sharpen your question, you get close to the answer. So if you know how to make it more detailed, then you get a better answer. You can also ask to give it in certain format, like I want it in bullet points, I want it in a table, I want it in a document, short, large. You can ask for any kind, okay? Now the point of roles. This is also a very, very important point. Instead, if Shushmita wants to know what is trendy, then first of all, she has to give a role to the AI. She has to tell ChatGPT, you are an expert in trending. You are an expert in art. You have all the knowledge about this type of art, and you have been all over the world, and you know all the places that this art is being done. And after you have put him that hat, and now you already know, he knows what his role is, what is his job. Then you ask the question, okay? So the fifth part of the prompt means that you give him now the chance to ask you questions. That's very strong, okay? That's really, really strong. I want to know if you see the ChatGPT window now, or you see my presentation, Tjibaria? ChatGPT, okay. So I tell him I am an artist and I'm sorry, I'm writing all big because of the Hebrew, yeah? And I want to sell my art. You are an expert in selling art all over the world. And you will give me the ultimate plan to sell my art. עכשיו אני אומר לו, instead of just asking for the plan, I'm going to ask him to ask me questions. Ask me all you need to give. Of course, this question can also be improved. The best plan ever. Okay, this is not the best question, but what I wanted to show you that instead of just asking for an answer, okay, I'm starting to work together with him. So if I can define myself and he can help me define exactly what I do, what are my goals, my current situation, my resources, my unique story, then I can get a better plan to sell my art. Shushmita, does this help you?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So the point is that you can improve by interacting, not only asking questions, but interacting. Okay? Now listen, I'm going to copy this question because I want you to see also that there is another part for this. Okay? The best you answer his questions, the better plan you will get further. If you are just if your ego is in the middle and you don't want to tell him that you are broke or that you are not very well and you don't know exactly what your art is, then he won't be able to help you. So you have to be very open and say. Now there's also, besides prompt engineering, another part of this that it's called context engineering. If you can give him examples of what you've done and what have been your efforts until now selling your art, then he can help you better. But there is also a second part to this that is called the loop. You know that I'll show you that when you ask a question in AI, there is a button that you can repost the question. You can answer again, and not only ask again, but also improve the question and take off the parts that don't work and put more emphasize the parts of the question that did work. That's the improvement loop. Okay. Okay, chains of thought I showed you, temperature I showed you, but if you can take a picture of this question, okay? It's from now on, wherever I ask a question related to specific for art or selling my art, suggest a better version of my question, one that incorporates relevant context or specific details I may have missed. Okay, so this is this prompt right here in the button is a prompt for improving questions. Now I use it. That means that I have put my ego aside and I have let the ChatGPT or AI or any other LLM to take the lead in asking the questions. Okay, I put it here. This is the question that I asked before. No, what? I'm going to take the prompt from here. Just a minute. I'm going to take the prompt from here. From now on, tak. שנייה. שנייה, אולי אני אוכל פה. לא, אני לא יכול. שנייה. I want to show you, if it's possible. Yes. Control C. I'm going to put this prompt here. But now, do you see my screen? From now on, whenever I ask the question, okay, now if I just, Josie, do you see my ChatGPT screen now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I put the prompt that is meant to improve my questions. And now I just ask a question like, what is the best way to sell my art? Okay, and instead of this, I can selling art. Okay, and now I don't have to use his question, okay, but I may learn a lot of the way that he's asking differently. Okay, here's an improved, more powerful version of your question. What is the best way to sell my specific type of art, considering of my style, target audience, preferred price range, and goal to sell internationally? Okay, so that is a small example of what is the power of the prompt. The prompt is very, very important when you are talking about AI. Okay. Any questions until now, or is it okay? Yeah.
All good.
Continue. Are you all how do you say, awake? Haven't you got to sleep, Ray? Okay.
I'm taking lots of notes.
Okay.
No, we're right awake.
Well,
I have a question, please.
yes.
So when I do this prompt, like from now on, ask me better questions, and let's say I find out for FLC that who are the best clients for
Right.
FLC branding, let's say. And then, as you said earlier, to upload. So let's say I upload Tjibaria's designs and I prompt like this is my style or my best work. And now you show me trends that are aligned to my work. Did I get this correct?
I think so, but you better send me that question in the chat because I have to decipher it. I didn't get it all.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Thank you, however. Now, how much time we have? I want to get on with the part before Josie has to go. So, I'm going to show you now where are the presentation is here. Okay. Chains of thoughts improvement, second part. Okay. So this is the second part. That was the first part of the workshop. Now I have some exercises that I don't expect that you do those exercises right now, but I want you to have them as a kind of examples to the power of the AI when you use the questions in this manner. For example, after you learn how to use the prompt, how to specifically improve your prompt, then you write a question to find new audience that is not the old questions. No, where do I find my audience or who is my best client? No, you have to say you are now marketing expert and you know where to find audiences of all kinds of types. And I am doing this and this and this, and I want you to tell me step by step. You improve your question so that, and even you can tell him also after I ask you this, give me the better version of the question, and you can use this prompt for finding new audiences, find competitors, colleagues in adjacent fields, and also Facebook groups in your niche. And that's all a lot of work that can be done to improve your business. That's the first drill or exercise, okay? Now, I want to go inside the second part, that is Notebook LM. That's a beautiful tool that helps us to tackle several problems. The first one is the AI can make hallucinations and can invent things that are not really existing. So when you use Notebook LM and also other, it's a small chance that will happen. And you open the new notebook, you add sources, you ask questions, and then you create your customized video and cast. So that's what I'm going to demonstrate right now. So I hope that after this demonstration, you will all use Notebook LM because it is so powerful. I already sent Tjibaria some examples. Okay, so now I'm entering Notebook LM. I guess that you all tried it before. So, I mean, I sent you the link, so you opened it. If you open it for the first time, then you won't get this. You have to put inside your Gmail or something, and then you get in here. And then you can create a new notebook, okay? When you go here, then he asks you to upload a source. Now here I have different sources. I can go to something I have in my computer in downloads, for example, like I used to, I think I have here the Project 1 Million 1 Year Blueprint Playbook, okay? So I will use the Tjibaria's book for this demonstration, but I can also upload other sources like YouTube videos or sites, okay? The first thing I get is a small resume of the book. I can ask here any question about the book. If I ask how can I ride a bicycle? So he's really checking every word of the book, and he's scanning the text, and he tells me how can I ride a bicycle? Based on the source provided, I cannot give you instructions on how to ride a bicycle. Okay, so first of all, that's something that you won't find in any other artificial intelligence, that he says, I cannot. I mean, I don't know, or I cannot give you instructions, is something that other artificial intelligence or large language models won't give you, because they just invent instead of that, and they give you wrong answers. But when you have when you have it inside the notebook LM, then you know that if it's not in the book, it won't he will tell you that it is not in the book. The second thing is that you can ask anything that is connected with the book, and it give you answers like if Tjibaria would write it. Okay, the third thing is the right side here is the studio. When you can put an overview here, you can choose a language. You can ask it in Hebrew or in English or in Spanish. Then you can ask for the specific theme or the topic that you wanted to stress. For example, I did it with the resilience, and it gave me a very nice podcast about this book with the resilience. I can also generate a video overview. Let's say that I want to make a video overview with this style, okay? I have different styles.
Whoa.
And I can ask for a video with the thing stress profit. Of course, you can write it much more clearer and larger, okay? And he starts to work. This takes time, okay? You can ask for a mind map. Mind map doesn't take much time. It's usually generated very, very fastly, but it gives me the book in a way that I can really see it and I can understand the main concepts of it. Okay, so I would show it in a second. Here we have different reports. Like if I want to a briefing document, a study guide, a blog post. Right now I have only one. The format is suggested by the content of the book, okay? If I want it as a marketing playbook or a strategic manifesto, it depends what I want to get, but I can get different. Each one of them is a post for Facebook or for my blog or for whatever I need. It is very, very useful. What I wanted to show you is this, מה אמרתי? שכחתי כבר. Mind map, okay? The mind map is the way that our mind works. Our brain uses associations. So when I create a mind map, I see the main points and how they are going through my association map, and I can even go further from each one, okay, and learn, and that's the way that's very enlightening, because that's the way that our mind and you go with the things that really interest you. So the mind map is very useful if you want to learn something. In this case, the book, and you can download all these and send it to your friends. So it is so useful. You can also create flashcards, and these are very helpful to learn things. It's like a memory game, or you can make an exam of the book, a quiz here. Okay, this is a very helpful tool. You can put here several books, and you can ask him to compare the different views of the different books on a specific topic.
Can I quickly ask a question? Maybe you already
Yes,
shared this, but I missed it. But then can you also do this with videos also? You can upload the videos.
yes. When you go here to the sources, you
Yeah.
ask for add a source. Okay. Now I want to upload a YouTube video. I'm going to let's see if I can find here an FLC video. Just a minute.
Well, you're probably better off to look for on my name.
Okay.
It's probably-
Okay, let's see. Okay, let's take this one. Okay, let's take this video. I open it. I take the link from here. Control C.
Our reaction video.
Okay, now I get into the here, and I see YouTube. Let's see if I can paste my URL here. Let's see how it goes with this. You see our reaction. Now, I can get here I can hear the reserve. How do you call this? It's a small
Like summary?
yeah, it's like the summary of the video, but I can ask things about the video here exactly like I could ask about the book. Okay, and I can also go to the wiki site. Okay, marketing. If I think that it is relevant for me and I want to take it from here. Just a minute. No. Here, I went to the Wikipedia marketing site, and I take the link from here. I go back to the Notebook LM. I go into sources, add new source, and here you have websites.
Yeah.
So I can pass the wiki. I can put in here PDFs and also sites, YouTube videos, and other sources, and until 50 sources if you don't pay. And even I had very large sources, so I put some of them together, and you can eventually put thousands of pages here. No problem about it. So that was Notebook LM, and that was very. What do you think?
That's so cool.
Yeah, it is very cool, and it is very helpful. After you use this, you get a different idea about what is information and what is learning, because it makes you think completely different. Now, there is one more thing that I want to show you here that is called Gamma. After you get, well, I'm not sure that this is very important for you, so I will ask you before. Gamma is a AI for making presentations. Do you think it would be helpful for you to make presentations? Yeah? Okay, so this create AI. Let me see. Yeah, Gamma. Do you see my screen now? Not really. Okay, it's Gamma up. I'm going to share this. It's exactly like opening Notebook LM. You just have to write Notebook LM in the, if it's the right address, then you get into here. Now, Gamma has lots and lots of imitations, very bad ones, and they also get money before you start. So be very careful to put this gamma.app/create, okay? Then you go to generate, and before you start, you see that this presentation will take, let's say, 10 cards or 7 cards, and it would be in English, and you say, I want to see, okay, presentation, how to make 1 million in 1 year. Okay, I want to generate a presentation about how to make 1 million in 1 year. Oh, I hope I didn't write I million. Okay, well, he understood my mistake, okay? So he is now, he is generating the slides, okay? I can enter the slides and I can correct them. But if I am, of course, that I'm not the expert, I would give this job to Tjibaria to really do the work. But this is just a demonstration. So I'm going with his idea. I'm going to generate I can choose what kind of color I want to the presentation. Okay, let's take it to this wine style and generate it. And he will take these ideas that he thought about, and he'll start doing the slides in this style with the AI pictures to each one. Okay. But this I'm not sure that these pictures are not as good as the first ones I used to have, because when I used this in the, just a minute, when I did previous presentations, now everybody is using this. But when I was in my images, I did presentations for agriculture. Then I remember that his pictures were much better than now. But never mind. Let's go and see what he did. It will take about 3 to 5 minutes, depends how much. And then you go here and just say, let's just present. He makes a presentation very, very fast. It's of course that you can show it better if you go into it, if you put your own slides, if you put your own pictures, you can download it to PowerPoint. I'm sure that the strategy here is very different from what Tjibaria would say, but he took what he knows from the internet. You see, the internet has wrong things and has correct things. Also, 15% of it is wrong. So it is if you take into account that it did it so fast, so it's quite surprising. But this is Gamma is the best AI I know now for making presentations. So after you learn with Notebook LM something that you want to make a presentation with it, you just put it into Gamma and you have a presentation for it. If you pay, then the AI pictures will be much, much better than those. Yeah, that was the Notebook LM, and of course there are some drills that you can use to exercise the Notebook LM, because this is a special tool that you have to know a little bit better. You have to upload different documents and PDFs and sites and YouTube videos, and then you can ask cross-document questions. And I want to also show another thing that it's called deep research in Gemini. Okay, that's very, very, very strong. But first, I want to see everybody, if any. Christina, what do you say about it? All this workshop until now?
I'm just amazed. I'm in awe. Like I've never dealt with ChatGPT or anything like that. And I asked my kids and they said, "Oh, don't use that. That's fake. Just do your own work." And now that I'm looking into it, it's like, no, you guys need to use this. So thank
Yeah,
you.
you're right. You're right. There is a lot to learn here. You're very, very right. I want to show you a very new tool that it's Notebook LM is made by Google. The first AI was made by Google. They just didn't take it out because they were so afraid of it. So ChatGPT took it out, and they were famous. They are famous because of that. But the first AI, AlphaFold and all the AlphaGo and all that, was made by Google. So I want to show you a tool that is inside Gemini. It's very, very powerful. בוא נלך על זה רגע. Okay. Do you remember that I asked in the questions if you have a project or a question that is a little bit bigger than the normal ones, or even an impossible question? Do any one of you have something like that?
Go ahead.
Tjibaria.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Tjibaria and Shush had good ones. So
Okay,
Yeah.
Tjibaria, you go first.
Tjibaria, yes. Okay, so I have here Gemini. See, Gemini 3 is new. Okay, it's very, very. People say that I haven't even tried it yet, but let's go for it. Okay.
We
First
cannot
of all,
see your screen.
you don't see my screen?
No.
You don't see Gemini on my screen?
No, we just see the phone.
Okay, just a minute. I don't know why it suddenly changed into Hebrew. No, okay. So I will change the sharing. Just a minute. Stop share.
bless you.
Thank you. Thank you. Share.
Salud.
Good. Okay. So now you see hello, David Noel Azar in Hebrew, right? I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So this is Gemini 3, and here we have tools. Okay. The tools are deep research, create videos with VO, create images, canvas, guided learning, dynamic view. This is new. I haven't used it yet. So I wanted to tell you that when you ask a question, let's start with your simple question, Tjibaria. What was that?
Okay, simple question was, what is the best way for me to learn to grow income on the side?
What's the best way to learn
And just to give the context, what I want to do with it is I want, when people type these questions, I want us to put so much content online that AI will answer FLC.
Okay. Oh, I understand where you go.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
the best way to learn, to grow, to learn, to what? The
Grow
original
to grow income on the side is one of the options.
to grow income on the side. Okay. I'm just going to do a small, I see thinking, I see fast. Okay. What I want to show you is what are my different options after I ask the question. I didn't show you that before,
Mhm.
but I see that here the new model of Gemini, it's making in considerable other thinking than before. Okay, so I want to see. I didn't ask him for any one of the tools here. You see, soon I go into deep research, and then I'll ask you for the deeper question.
Okay.
But right now he is doing focusing, monetize, strategizing, a lot of focusing on strategizing, many things here. Okay, so I see strategy, asset recycling, productize your workshops, tech concierge, the offer the client why BNI. Well, it's based on what he knows about me because I have a BNI group and I do my workshops, and so this question is tailored for myself, not for Tjibaria. You see,
Yeah.
that's the problem. But I wanted to show you that here in the bottom, after you ask a question, you can double check the response. You can listen to it if you cannot read, and you can also just report. You can also ask it again. You see, you can just redo it. You have the sources here, so you can see where did he came from with that answer. That's the simple version. But look, after you ask in ChatGPT or Claude or other AIs, also look in the button if you have a chance to use another. Now let's try the more convincing, the project, the more difficult questions.
Okay. So basically the question, I'll post it in the chat box. So
Oh, okay, that's much
it's-
that's much better. Let me
Yeah.
see if I can find it. Just a minute.
But all these questions are basically, I did it a bit different. Like what will people ask and how can we make sure that Chat GPT or any other AI will have so much online material pointing in our direction that they will give us as an answer.
Oh, I understand. Well, I copied your question. I don't know about that because that would take, I think, millions of sites. I don't know also if the internet is not going to change so much that the sites will take they will take answers in a different question that they do today. I'm not sure. But I want to go inside the tools. First of all, I'm going to post your question here. Let me see if that was the one. How to build a $1 billion empire from scratch, step by step. Okay.
And then my answer.
You also have the answer here. I see that. I can see that.
What I want the answer to be in the future.
Okay. Now I'm going to deep research. You see? Oh, I have to start a new chat because the deep research is something that it will take some time. So before we start, okay,
Yeah.
take that into account. It's like if you are going now to, it's like if you're going to do a doctorate, you're going to do your PhD, and that is the question they're going to inquire, that you're going to research. So first of all, he takes the time to make he's going to make thesis. Thesis? How do you call this? Yeah, he makes a thesis, and he asks you for that, okay? So he wants you to look at the thesis, okay? Now he's looking for an acronym for FLC in the context of business. The specific organization referred to find the specific term. Okay, create a report. Okay.
I can write it out because I did see something with Google AI where it knows freedom lifestyle creators.
Okay. The point is that okay, he will look for it. He will look for the research and he will try to find um, the point is the tool. I'm not giving. I'm not sure this is the right question for it. But if you wanted to know what are the better ways to get to make $1 billion, then I'm not sure that he went to the right direction because he's looking for FLC in many other questions, in many other acronyms. But the point is that he's researching a lot of websites, okay, to answer your question, and then he's making a real research about that, and he will give it in some different formats that I will show you later. Let's give him some time to work, okay? I want to until he finishes. It will take something like 5 minutes. That's the research task. Now you see my presentation? Or you're still seeing the...
We see your presentation.
Okay, so the point is that the deep research in Gemini is capable of converting the results of your research into many different outcomes that we will see soon. But that is really for the deep questions if you want to make a dissertation on that, okay? Now I gave you here another example of a question or a way to ask good question. But that is my point of view, not necessarily yours, okay? So after we finish the research, we're going to go a little bit into the picture, into the art things that we were thinking. Just a minute. Let me see how is it going there with the here, Google. Okay, so he made some progress here. He's investigating faces, but he still has to think a lot. You see here, there's the small circle here. He's about in the middle of the research. He's not finished yet. The point with this, I want to show you one thing more about the Google that is very, very helpful, that is called AI Studio, okay? AI Studio, I also sent you the link for that. Do you have it?
Yes.
Good. So when you go into, I think that's Create AI Studio, there are two different sites here, or it's the same, but you have many different options, and one of them is to talk to Gemini Live. If you don't find it, Shushmita, you just have to write after aistudio.google, you have to write /live, okay? Shushmita, are you with me? You write the live add-on, and then you'll get here.
Okay.
Okay? Now,
Okay.
now, when you use your share screen, okay, then you can choose what is that you are going to ask. For example, I have, let's take, I want to open a specific document, or I want to for this demo, I'm going to open in my computer an Excel worksheet. I hope I have it here. Just a minute. I don't have it here. Escape. It can be an Excel, it can be another program, it can be a new, it can be a new software that you are working with. It can be many things, okay? It depends on you what you need. I hope I have this here, and I'm going to take this table. You can use the list of your customers or whatever you want, you need. You put it here. I have a table here, okay? And I want to ask, do you see an Excel table now?
Yes.
Great. So, now I'm going to open again the AI Studio, and I'm going to share with him the table in Excel. And I want to ask him what kind of... Hello, are you hearing?
Yep.
Hello. Yes, I can hear you. How can I help you today?
I want you to give me some insights about this table in Excel. Can you do that for me?
Certainly. I can see a table with sales data for different regions in an Excel spreadsheet. It looks like the rows represent different items and the columns represent different regions: center, north, south, and west. I can see numerical values under each column, which probably represents amounts. Is there anything specific you'd like to know about this data?
Okay, thank you. Did you hear her?
Yeah.
Well, the point
Yes.
is that it's a little bit difficult for me because I don't know who am I talking to now. But the point is that you can share your screen and ask for instructions or help about things that you are doing. Or if you need the AI to teach you about a new software that you are dealing with or something else, then you can definitely use that. And also, it's not only sharing your voice, but also sharing your work. Of course, you have to take into account that this may be also shared with other people. It's not completely secure, okay? But it is very useful to know that you have this option. Okay, now I got back into the... Oh, I see that our billion-dollar empire is not ready yet. It will take some time yet. I see that it takes some time. I didn't know it would take so much time.
Can I ask a question? Did
Yes.
the video finish? The video that
The
was
video
created
finished,
in
yeah.
Notebook.
Let's see if the video is finished. Yes, it is. Project
Ooh.
1 million. Let's see. The video is, it's like a slideshow. I'll show you. If you can see it now, let me see. Project 1 million. Okay, let's see
Okay, so let's jump right into this. Today, we're breaking down a pretty wild playbook. The goal? Making $1 million. But it's all built on this really powerful, kind of provocative idea. You have to manage your internal stress to create external profit. And boom, there it is, the big number, the 7-figure target. But look, this isn't just about the money. According to this playbook, that number itself is a psychological trigger. Seeing a number that big is meant to make you feel stressed, a little resistant, and that's exactly where this whole process is supposed to start. And just in case that number wasn't intense enough for you, here's the timeline, just 12 months. I mean, that is an incredibly aggressive pace, right? It takes what is a lifetime financial goal for most people and crams it into a single year. So that really brings us to the main question we gotta ask here. As we unpack this thing, is this just a crazy, audacious claim designed to get you fired up? Or is there actually a real, actionable blueprint in here? Well, let's dig in and find out. You know, you might think a playbook like this would start with business plans or spreadsheets, but nope, it starts right here, inside your own head. It argues that the very first and most important battle is the one you fight with yourself. This is the whole stress half of the equation, learning how to tame that psychological pushback to going after huge success. So this is the bedrock of the whole philosophy. A simple idea, but a really powerful one. The playbook's point is that success isn't about getting lucky or being in the right place at the right time. It's a conscious choice.
I will send you this, okay?
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, well, it's not the real video and Hollywood techno. You see, it's more like a presentation. But I think that they will get better. Like in the funny thing is that you can enter here. We go inside the studio. There's something here inside the audio overview that you can do it interactive, you see?
Oh.
You can enter the discussion. I think also in here there is a interactive mode that you can enter the discussion and also change things. But
That's how you made the podcast, wasn't it?
exactly.
Yeah.
That's the way I sent you the postcard. Okay. And well, that was what I showed you right now was three things. Gemini, just a minute, I see.
I have a question.
There is some noise in the back. So I see, just a minute. I have to capo. Okay, okay. So until our PhD is ready, and I want to go into art a little bit, please, because we have less than half an hour, or more or less. I can stay more, but no problem. So I'm going to ask you. I'll ask Shushmita. Shushmita, what do you see in this picture? Or you don't see any picture now?
Mhm. I think she's frozen.
Hmm?
I think Shush is frozen.
Oh, just a minute.
She was stunned.
Stunned. Just a minute. אוקיי. איפה הזום שלי פה? למה איבדתי אותך עכשיו? הנה אתה. Stop share. Yeah, I see that she is not here. So the point is, she's connecting to via other ways. I see.
Mhm.
Okay, so here we go. Screen 2, share. Can someone help me with the description of this picture? Josie, maybe you can tell me what you see?
Looks like some sort of party
Yeah.
with wine and food and friends and a dog.
Right.
Yeah. It looks like I don't know, the 1800s or something.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Christina, do you see anything else?
The thing that stands out, it's their clothes. Some are very well dressed and some are not. I don't know.
Can you see any interactions in there?
Yeah. They're some of them are having a conversation, some of just staring at the
There's
view,
a
I'm
lot of
assuming.
drama in the background. You see, there is love stories in there, but you cannot. You just have to imagine them.
Okay.
But yeah, when you want to describe a picture, you have to do a lot of work. You have to use locations and color and styles and many lightning and all kinds of different angles and points. It's very very loaded. This simple picture by Renoir, but when you want to learn about AI, about how AI makes these pictures, that are so real sometimes and so crazy, then you have to think prompt. You have to think how you describe things with words. You see, that's why I sent this only one tool. There are many tools that make pictures, but I only sent one about making, that is called Ideogram. I hope that you can see it now on the screen. I just opened it. And this tool can do different pictures. I made lots and lots of pictures in my workshops because people asked for different things, like also crazy things, you see, like a cat drinking whiskey, or a camel with sliding, or a shark with a Israeli flag, and things that are not possible, but you can ask them here. Christina, what picture would you like to see?
I could see the one with the frustrated kid with the books and the parents on the back.
No, I want you to tell me what new picture we are going to create now that comes from your head. Something that cannot be found in Google.
Oh no, I don't know. Ah! Somebody help me.
Is Shmita back?
Yes, I can help.
Can you help Christina here to give us an idea for a picture that cannot be found in Google?
Yes.
Okay.
It is all five of us. Shushmita, me, and Josie, Christina, Tjibaria. All five of us are on Miss Universe stage, and we are all Miss Universe from our countries who are dancing on stage with the mic.
Okay. That's a great question. Very good, very good idea. So first of all, I have to teach you the character button. Okay. So you have to press character, and then you have to upload your photo here. Okay. I don't have the photos of the five of all of you, but you can do it later. You just go into ideogram. This is a friend of mine, and this is me, and I use this one to make photos of myself. But you can use it. So now I'm going to the realistic mode, and I want you to tell me when I have from. Let's say that 5. You are 5, 4 beautiful women on stage for Miss Universe competition. But now let's give. What?
You are the host.
No, now give it a twist so it can be something very peculiar, something that is a science fiction.
Okay. I am one is on an alien spaceship, and a dog is holding the crown.
Okay, now I didn't hear very well. What about the alien spaceship?
one woman lands from the one woman is from the alien spaceship.
Just a minute. One woman landing from an alien spaceship. And
a dog
is holding
Yes.
the crown?
Yes.
The crown. Okay, let's go. Oh my God, I think I did a mistake. Done. Control X.
My idea was so boring compared to Shish.
Okay, let's go. 5 beautiful women on stage for Miss Universe competition. One woman landing from an alien spaceship, and a dog is holding the crown. Let's generate this. Let's see how it will look. The drill here is not only for making the picture, but also to show you what is the prompt, how is the prompt used in making pictures, and why is it so important to elaborate on the different prompts of each picture. And that's why they use something like called the magic prompt. So here you go. This one is oh, I'm so sorry that I didn't have your pictures now because it would be beautiful if we had them. But what I wanted to show you is that well, there are different versions, you see. Usually versions of it. Oh, this is a very handsome dog here.
Yes.
Now what I wanted to show you here in the right part is the prompt is only says what I wrote. 5 beautiful women on stage, you see, but this in the bottom of it says magic prompt. The magic prompt is just more elaborated sentence about this, and each one of them has a different magic prompt. So that's what makes the picture. You see, that's the picture. The different elegant women in glamorous evening gowns standing in glittering Miss Universe competition stage. So, well, your idea was very great, but the point is that when you want to do a very good picture in AI, you first have to ask for a good prompt in ChatGPT or in Gemini, okay? So you go to GPT, you go to Gemini, and you tell him you want 5 women on stage, and you give him your picture in character, and then you tell him, give me a very well elaborated prompt for ideogram, and then you put it in here, and you have a better result. Okay?
That's cool.
Great. Now let's see if I can find our Gemini doctorate. בוא נראה איפה אתה. Can you find it? Yes, קובץ, לא. Yes. So this was the no, I think it's not finished yet. Someone got stuck here somehow.
What if we write down the whole name, like Freedom Lifestyle Creators instead of just FLC? Would that make a difference?
Yeah, that would make it better. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have to finish it. I don't think it got stuck here. And I want to put the no. That is on the ground. I'm going to take the first part of the chat here. Okay. How to do it? Control C, Control V. Okay.
Can I ask a question?
Yes, please. Yes. Yes.
It's the question you asked, I would add to that. The Gemini question.
You want to add to the research question?
Yes. The one you just asked. Oh,
Just a
my
minute.
camera. I'm sorry. The question you just asked Gemini, I wanted to add a question to that.
Just a minute. Just a minute. Let me share it again. Let me share it again. Share. Yes, because I didn't start yet. Okay. Okay, so I can edit the plan. I can start the question from beginning. So my question, or Tjibaria's question, was how to build $1 billion empire from scratch, step by step. What did you want it to ask?
What type of brand visuals should I include? I typed it. You just copy paste.
Let's see that. What brand visuals should I add?
Yes.
What type of brand
What
visuals?
brand visuals should I include?
Okay. Control V. Listen,
It's
this
in
is a
the
project. Should I include?
yes.
Okay. Now, this is a mode that is made for research. So it gives it the dimensions of a PhD work. So he makes a plan and he starts searching all the web. Take that into account. That's what I asked, two different questions. One was the simple question, the second was a project, and the third was the impossible questions. So this is, you see, this is the research the common criteria videos, investigate the once again. Okay. Even the language here is academic. It's very advanced. Okay. But I'm not going to go into it too much because what I'm interested in, I wanted to finish the research. I see that it cannot work now. But the point is that the outputs, the results are very well, are good. However, you can try it. I think that now in this time it's morning in the United States, so the traffic is a little bit too agglomerated. And the research mode will have to wait for us. We go back to the art, okay? So we started with pics, and you saw that to make a good picture, you just have to have a creative mind and to use a good prompt. And you can improve your prompt by asking AIs, different AIs. Claude, specifically Claude, is the best in language, so you can ask him to improve your prompt. And you also have here this links. I don't know if you know this link, but it also makes you. It's a lot of demos here. You see, demo is demonstrations of how you can use your character to go wild with the many different pictures. It's called Sweet Puzzles in Facebook. Do you know this? Have you been here, maybe?
Not me.
Okay, so you already have a picture in Facebook. So he takes your picture in Facebook and changes to the style or the way you want to look here. You see? Now, of course, if I will choose one of these, I will be converted into a woman. So I don't use to go here. But I'm going to send this link to Tjibaria, so you can all use it too, and you can experience that, okay? הנה, כן, איפה אנחנו? פה. פה. Because the AI changed all the picture seen all over the world. It's so different today. Here you go. Okay. That's another example. I just sent it to Tjibaria. Did you get it? Okay. Bonnie, we are almost done. I just wanted to show you something very surprising about the last AIs that is called agents. Okay, that's the most unusual part. Let me see. כן, בוא ניקח את זה. So, we talked about images, creativity and language. It's a very nice. Do you have any children around you, or you don't you don't have any small children? I think you are all working women and don't have children, right? Am I right?
I have 3 kids, but they're already old. They're not
Okay.
young.
So this is a very useful one for those who have little kids. It's called storybooks. Inside Gemini, you have here a special agent to create storybooks. And for example, a little girl wanted to be a boxer, but was weak, but was too small. Okay, so when I'm in a storybook and I ask him to create a storybook for children, I just have to give it a motif of the story, and if I have the name of the children, I just put them in, and they create the book, and it's really fast, and also it has beautiful pictures and makes. We will soon see it ready. There are other things that are very useful for people who make presentations in text. And I have also this drill for brainstorming. As I said before, it's not a question of asking AI like you ask Google. You have to learn to work with it like if it is your partner, okay? So one of these interactions that is very useful is to do the brainstorming, to make together a list of all the common problems of your client and then choose one, and then how he needs you for that specific problem, matching scenario, add image, video, or post. So here you can see how you can use all the different things that we learned in the workshop, okay, to find the problem of your client and then convert it into a drama, a scenario, do a video or a post, and then use it as a post for Facebook or for any other advertisement. For example, if I were to use, here we have you see, this is the story about Matilda the Mighty, who wanted to be a boxer. And this is Matilda was small, but her dream was big. She loved to watch Leo train. And then she was a little girl, but she wanted, okay, so this is a very heart-feeling story for the kids. And she started to train by herself. Usually it has a very happy ending, okay? This is a very nice tool for making your niece or your children happy. It's very, very nice. But also, when I go to Gemini, I'm still in Gemini. I can ask Gemini to upload here. Let's go to ideogram and take the pictures that we did of you, of the four of you with the spaceship. I'm going to download this picture and then I'm going to make a small movie of it, okay? For me, lead. Okay. Let's start. Let's down. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to go back to photo. Gemini. Upload file. I hope I have it here. And then I go to, no, I'm not in the right Gemini. No, and I don't want to be in Storybook. I want to be in new chat, tools, create videos with VO. Try now. So what do you want the girls to do in the stage? Dance, okay? The girls start to dance. Let's do that. Image. No, if it's not here, then we have another one. I'm not sure this is the flow. I have another AI. This is also from Google that is called Flow AI. Okay, Flow AI, not A1 AI. Flow AI is special for making videos, small short videos. TV. You can see here that this is amazing. This is an amazing. This is an amazing tool. You can see here examples that are really amazing. I don't know if I can put here our chair here. Clone.
So this one was labs.google.
What did you ask, Tjibaria?
This one is called labs.google?
No, this is flow.ai.
Oh.
But it goes into Labs, Google Labs, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It goes into Google Labs, and the girls what? Start then. Okay. Generate a small video. Okay, now let's see what about our doctorate here. The Gemini 1, Gemini time. Now this is Storybook. This is TextFX. This is Flow AI. And eventually we'll have a small video here. But what I missed here is the VO here. It makes images, not videos, okay? Unless it says videos with VO, I don't see that it created a video here. Let me see. No, it didn't. This was the first, this was the original picture. And in the picture, he made you like dancing, but you're not really moving. You're just lifting your hands. And in the Flow AI, you can really see the movement here. Okay. That was one, and the other one is here. Let's see. Very short. We don't hear the dog barking, but that's it. And where were we? Yes, so that was a little bit of pictures and videos. And the last part, okay, there is a very nice tool for creating music. If you want to make a real hymn or special music for FLC, then you go there and you choose the tone and you give him or you ask him for creating the words, and he makes you a really nice piece of music, a song. Okay, that is called Suno. It's called Suno, and you can really create music here with words, with music, very nice. And you just have to give him he can create the lyrics, he can create you have to give him the content. What do you want him to write on? I created several for a birthday. I had some people in my workshop that had a birthday. Some of them had different themes, different topics, okay, that I did music for them. This is an example. I don't know. Do you hear anything of the music?
I think so.
You think? Because I'm not sure that I did.
Yes,
I have to, when I do share, I have to check the share sound. Yes. Okay.
I heard.
Okay. Now this is a small example of music that we did. Of course, it's in Hebrew, so you don't understand, but I would like to make you a song in English too, no problem. But you can just write down suno.com and you can create your own music with your words, with the style that you like. It's very, very nice. That was about creating music, but we are serious people here. So we are going on to agents. Okay?
So all this music we can free download, copyright free.
Exactly. And you don't have any copyright problems because you created it. So you can feel free to feel free to share it and to advertise with it. Okay, so now we are in the last part of the workshop, and this is called agents. Agents are AIs that can make things for you.
David, could I ask a quick question?
Yes, please do.
So for Flow AI, it doesn't allow any other way of logging in apart from using your Google. And I don't want to use my Google. So do you know a way of how you can create the account?
Yes, you can. I have different accounts. I have account for my students. I have an account, a teacher. It's very easy to create an account in Google. You just have to create an account that is for work.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Yeah,
I have three
I
or
was just
four
wondering
different.
whether there's another way than using Google, but Google's the only way for Flow.ai?
Yeah. These are all Google tools.
Oh,
But
okay.
they are only part of the tools. There are many other tools that I did not have the time to show you. But
Okay.
it's really very, very useful to have another Google account. And there are many apps there. So, yes, so when you have the agents, we were talking about agents. So an agent is virtually something that can make things besides using. And I think the best way to show that is by the agent-based browser. I told you that Perplexity was not an LLM, was not a large language model, meaning that is not a thinking artificial intelligence like ChatGPT or Gemini or Copilot or Claude, but is it a search engine based on AI? And I hope that you all could download Comet. Did you get it? Were you all able to download this browser? Mian, did you
Which one?
download
Which
the
one?
browser? Comet browser. Did you find it? I'll show you once again because it's so important, this one. Okay. Here you can see my computer, and I have here in the bottom, I just have to write in Google perplexity. Okay. Here I go to Perplexity, and the first thing that he asks me if I want to download. Oh, I already have it. So you see that you can see the get AI power in your browser with Comet Assistant. Comet is the name of this browser. Okay. Tell me that you can see it here. You see it looks like a shell in the bottom here. And when I open it, it looks like this.
Perplexity.
Perplexity Comet. Okay. Now, when I go into Perplexity Comet, I can really ask, let's see, if I want to take, for example, Tjibaria's video, okay, Control C, and I put it into Comet, Control V. I have the video here, okay, and now I want to get the hang of it. I want to ask the assistant in my right, in the right upper part of the browser. I have an assistant. When I open it, he already suggests me what to do with this video. Okay, I want to summarize it, extract key takeaways. Okay, so he's very, very fast. Mindset over methods, commitment and action. You see that I can see if I want to spend 31 minutes listening to this podcast by looking here. I see what are the main points that I will see. Radical ownership and identity shift, limiting beliefs, vision and why. You see all the key points are already here. I can ask any question about the video exactly as if I was in Notebook LM, but it's even faster. Now, different tabs are different places. Now I can put here another video or another theme. I don't know if this is the way that you, Grant Cardone, I don't know if this is the way that you, Grant Cardone, business, links, images, videos. And I want to, okay, I'll take the Wikipedia and I want to ask if there are any similarities. Are there any similarities in the content of this site and the previous video? The agent can go between different tabs and look at both this one and this one, and I don't know why he's answering me in Hebrew, but he's really giving me very insightful things. The point to know and to understand is that the agentic browser can make things for you, okay? If I here open my Google Mail or my calendar, Google, the problem is it will be all in Hebrew, so I'm not sure that you will understand what's going on there. So I'll go to my Google Photos, okay? And I will ask him in the assistant here, look for a picture of plant in the desert. I see you're already going to sleep. Just a minute.
No, we're not.
I want you to see that I'm not touching the keyboard now. I just gave him a question, so he goes into my onto the site that I opened, and he is sitting inside the questions. It's instead of me, he's doing the search for me. Okay, it's not something that I'm doing. I asked him to look for plants in the desert, so he looks for a picture that can have a plant in the desert inside my Google Photos. I could ask him put a calendar.
David, the sound is no longer good. So you sound like an AI yourself, like a robot.
Okay.
But the point is clear though.
I want to make this point even more clear because
Oh, it's still happening?
just a minute. I have to try to do something better here.
Yeah, I think now it's good again.
Okay, well, that was a connection problem. The point with Comet is that, do you see Comet now? The Comet browser is something very, very powerful because you can open your Google Calendar in it, you can open your mail in it, you can open your WhatsApp in WhatsApp web, and then after you have all these applications that you use daily, when you open them in Comet, you can ask insightful questions about your WhatsApp communication, about your day-to-day calendar efficiency, about how many receipts you had in the last month in your email, or any other specific questions about yourself. So did you get the point about that? Or you need a demonstration?
So would you be able to say, look at my calendar and make it more efficient, or advise me how we can make things more efficient or something like that?
Yeah, that's exactly the point. You can look at your website and tell him what can I improve in this website? Okay, what are the points that you think that are weak and I can improve them? I remember that one of the questions in the in the challenge that 1 million P1M that you asked me to look at and I did a SWOT. I didn't understand the question, but I asked him to do an analysis, SWOT analysis. Okay.
Yeah, I remember.
So that's what I did, and now the point is that when he was uploading the WhatsApp, he was uploading the WhatsApp into my browser, so he took too much resources from the connection, and that's why you didn't hear me. Now that it's up, I'm going to share it again. And you can see my WhatsApp here in the comment.
רגע לפני שבת, ההפקה המושלמת של הבריאה במלוא תפארתה.
Sorry, that was my pictures. Now I am in Comet. This is my WhatsApp, and I'm going to click the assistant, and I want to give me some tips on how to improve my communication. Okay, this is a question for WhatsApp. So he is now working on actively listen. I don't know if he took a. No. Look at my WhatsApp in this page, and I hope that you understand. Oh, actually, now he turned into Hebrew because he is giving me tips about my communication, but most of my communication in WhatsApp is in Hebrew, so he gives me the tips in Hebrew. Okay, but the point is that the assistant is an agent, and the agent is already doing things that before we had to do them ourselves. Now it's not perfect. It's not doing things better than we did, but he's improving all the time, and there are many places where he's really better than we do. So that's a point to keep in mind. Okay, so tell me that you can see the presentation now with agents.
Yes.
Yossi?
Yeah.
Yes. Can see.
Okay.
Yes.
So Comet is the best way to demonstrate what an agent is, and people use it all the time. There are other AI-based browsers like Atlas for Macintosh, and Dia that is another one, but they are not as good. There are other agents inside Google, okay, that are for use very useful. And there are also agents in ChatGPT store and in Chrome and extensions. Would you like to see them? We have time for that? What do you say?
So I will have to go in 2 minutes to prepare for a call, but I will
Okay.
stay on the audio to listen to what you're saying. But before I have to go off camera, I just want to say thank you so much for this beautiful training. Really, really, really grateful. And my consider me very inspired, and I'm also very excited to give you a strong testimonial as well. So that I just want to quickly say before I have to go and be on the listening. But yeah, thank you so much. Will we be able to get access to the recording as well, please?
Yes, I will put it in the YouTube and I will send you the link.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay.
So for now, I will then turn off my camera and then I will be listening, but I have to prepare for my next call, which is happening soon.
Okay, so I will be in call with you tomorrow anyway.
Yes.
So we'll see you. Bye bye then. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
Can we get a tea break?
You want a tea break? No problem.
If everybody wants, then I want a tea break.
Yes, no problem. So how much time you need? 5, 10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Okay.
5 minutes, okay. I'll be back here in 5 minutes. אוקיי דוקי, בוא נלך על, נצא פה משהו שנקרא, איך קוראים לזה? Happy morning, נכון? Happy morning, אוקיי. Okay, so we are back and we have only one last thing to talk about now, and that is the different agents, extensions, and other things. Are you all with me? Let me see who is back, who is back, who is back. Christina, Mian, and Shushmita, are you back? Oh, Josie, I'm happy to hear you. So I
We're
think
here.
great. Thank you. Thank you for being with us. And Tjibaria is not going to come back because she's done, but we have only one last thing to go. And that is the the plentifulness, the abundance of different um, agents and extensions that we have. I'll start with a small example. When I come here to Gemini, okay, when let's say that the main thing you have to know here is the strudel, or what you call in English at. It's the sign that is over the number 2 in the keyboard. You see it now? When you see it here, okay, let's see me here. See here, thinking, deep research. No, just a minute. New chat. Okay, let's see again. Strudel. Okay, did you see that? Christina, are you with me?
Yes.
Did you see what happened when I put this sign? How do you call this sign in English? This one?
The at.
At.
Mhm.
Okay, we call it strudel in Hebrew. Does it have in Spanish? You call it arroba?
Arroba, sí.
Okay, as the arroba, it brings all the agents, all the different agents that you have in. If I put, for example, at Google Calendar, then can ask you, schedule a meeting with Christina tomorrow at 20 FSFs. Okay, so he goes to my calendar and he opens a new meeting. You see, I can go into my calendar. I can see now calendar, Yoman. Okay, I can go into my calendar. Today is 20. Tomorrow is 21. Soon I will be seeing here at 8 o'clock. Let me see if it's done. Google Studio. Opa, what happened? Okay. Oh, meeting with Christina from 8 in the morning. Okay, so when I go to my
That is
Google
so
Calendar,
awesome.
I can see it here. You see, 21. Oh, I just a minute. I'll do a refresh. Oh, refresh. Pre-strategy call. Well, it should be here now. AI workshop. I don't see it yet. Well, you can believe me that I did it many, many times. Friday, November 21. Oh, it's 9 p.m. So it should be here. Okay. Here we go. Meeting with Christina. Do you see it?
Yes,
Okay,
that's awesome.
so that's an agent. He can make many things. You can also ask him if you go if you put here the arroba and you go to, for example, Google Docs, Google Gmail Drive, Google Calendars, Workspace, you can ask him to schedule a flight to Dubai. And he will find you a flight to Dubai, or also, okay, so it has many different things. That is Gemini. You can also go into ChatGPT here, and in ChatGPT you can ask him. It has how do you call this? It has a library. No, it has GPTs. It's like Play Store, App Store. You go to GPTs, explore, and you can ask him for different GPTs on your specific field, for example, marketing or art. Okay, if you want to ask for a specific artificial intelligence in marketing, you can ask him for artificial intelligence that specifically work with marketing, and they are inside the store of ChatGPT. Okay, that's the second place. The third place in Google Chrome Store. Okay, Chrome Store. You can go into the Chrome Store of this browser, and you can ask him for AI extensions. Okay. So you have Monica, you have a ChatGPT for Chrome, you have Answer AI, Grammarly. There are thousands of new applications that, like you have in the App Store, that you can use with artificial intelligence, and they are all very useful, but depending specifically on your field, on the topic that interests you. If you are from art and trending, is Shushmita back? No, I don't think so. Okay, so you can ask for art.
Yes, I am back.
Okay, so you can put here the trend generator, trend decipherer, or all the things that you are interested in. Try it here, try it in the Chrome Web Store, and try it in the other places that the AI prompts. There are two things that you should know if you want to improve your AI capacities, is that you use, let's do it this way here. This is a very expanding field. So all the time there are new agents, there are new applications, there are new tools that are based on artificial intelligence, and you can find them, and they are tailored to your specific uses and your specific interests. Okay. So it's a question of being stubborn. Just don't raise your hand. Just keep trying, and I'm sure that you will find whatever you need in this. But I'm here if you need any, if you have any questions or advice or things like that, then I'll be happy to assist. Also, I will give you the recording, and if you need also if you want also the presentation with all the links that you can get into the different places that I showed you now, you will also have them. I'll
Yes,
send them to you.
please.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I love the presentation. Thank you for your time.
So
I
much,
have
David.
This is
so
really
many
cool.
aha moments. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Love you all. Thank you.
you. Thank you so much.
See you.
Bye-bye then.
See you.
It was a pleasure for me. It was a pleasure to do it for you.
It was
Bye-bye.
wonderful.
Us
Thank
too.
you.